What's up, table tennis nerds, and welcome to the Limittless channel. My name is Mathias and I'm a professional table tennis player. This video is the next video in the Q&A series. Yeah, the comments below the last video were really amazing, and there are many interesting topics I want to cover also in the next videos. And today's topic will be a question about how to receive serves. So basically it will be around how you have to think before receiving the serve, which strokes you have to use when you're receiving the serve, and also how you take the decisions, which are often very, very crucial, and many players struggle with that. So yeah, let's get right into it. Yeah, so generally when receiving the serve, you have to look first from where your opponent is serving. Let's say he's standing in the middle and with his backhand. So you're expecting a backhand serve from the middle. He has all the table he can play to. So it's best for you to also position yourself a bit to the middle. That's one example, yeah, but keep this in mind. You will also see the pro players, they're moving a little bit depending on the position from where your opponent is serving, because then they have different angles where they can serve to. So that's the first point you have to keep in mind. The second point is that you will not control anything that your opponent is doing when serving. So you cannot normally move before your opponent did his serve or while he's serving. So for example, you cannot, when your opponent is doing a serve from here, you cannot move directly with your backhand side to the forehand, because he has the whole table to, you don't cover when you're here with the backhand. He can just serve long here. So you have to be careful about that, that you're always calm and always wait for your opponent's serve. If you get better and better, you will see some small details. For example, if the movement is a bit longer, the serve can come long most of the time, and also from the angle of the racket, if your opponent is holding his racket like this, it will probably be downspin. So like this you can prepare a bit, but always keep in mind that you have to stay calm before the serve and let the ball jump. That's important. And letting the ball jump is also the next point. If you have problems with the short serve and half long serve and distinguishing it between those two, it's always better if you are waiting on top of the table. Let's say you're expecting a serve, or you see the serve is short or half long, and you go there like you would receive a short serve. But if you see the ball comes long and does not jump a second time, you're going down after. Because what happens if you go before, let's say the serve is short, but you're expecting a half long one, it's like that you see the ball is coming short and then you're hitting the table, or it gets messy. Yeah. So it's really controlled. If you start on top, you see the serve is long, you have enough time, go down, play your topspin. Yeah, coming back to the point of being calm before receiving the serve, that's also one thing that I heard from many amateur and mid-level players, that they struggle with a serve, especially when they have in mind that they're scared of it. Or for example, let's say in your life you did not receive a lot of reverse pendulum, and you have in mind, okay, it's a very good serve, very dangerous, and then your opponent starts doing it, and even if it doesn't have a lot of spin or a good placement, it's in your mind, and this is blocking you from playing a good receive. So always stay calm, look at the ball that's coming, try to play a calm receive, don't rush too much, because also rushing, the serve is coming already to a position you don't really know where it is, and if you're trying to go there fast, it's very, very hard. So do smooth movements, use your legs, don't be too far from the serve also. So that's important before receiving the serve. And also one thing about the mindset, especially if you're on the lower level, amateur level, mid level, your opponent most of the time has way better serves than receives, and also probably it's the case for you. So your goal is not to do direct points with your receive. It's important to get into the game. Let's say your opponent has problems with downspin, so if you're just giving him a good long push, and he has already problems to open, so you don't have to play the fastest flick or the best short receive. Sometimes it's also enough to just give long and then play the rally. That's also what pro players are doing if they're struggling to receive. They just play long, good placement, try to look where the opponent is moving, and then they're playing the rally. And this is most of the time, yeah, beneficial for you, because as I said, your serve is most of the time better, so you will do more points with your serve, and you don't really need every point with your receive. So try to get into the rally and play like this. Yeah, what is helping me especially a lot, and also what I taught many players, for example Andreas, he has also said that this helps him a lot, is that you can categorize the serves. For example, when you're playing in amateur leagues, there are probably so many different kind of serves, many variations you're seeing. Let's say the tomahawk serve, backhand serve, pendulum serve, reverse pendulum serve, everything you're seeing. But then you have to keep in mind what I said before. It doesn't matter so much what your opponent is doing with his movements. It's the ball that matters, the spin and the length in it. So if you're staying calm and just analyzing what spin is coming in, for example, you're doing the tomahawk serve and the backhand serve, normally both serves will have the same side spin, and then you have to see if it's up spin or down spin. It can be also same, so the receive you're doing is also same. Keep this in mind. Don't be too stressed about the movements your opponent is doing. Also, what I mentioned in my service series, the disguise after the service is also important, and that's what that's what I meant by this. You can freak out your opponent, he will get scared because you're doing some movements. But what I'm telling you here is, when you're receiving, don't look too much at the special movements they're doing. Just think about what rotation will come, and then it will be really easy to categorize the serves and find the best receives for it. One thing regarding your improvement in receives is that it adapts to the level you're playing. For example, when I was younger, I started to go up in leagues. Let's say I was in the 7th league, and then I went up the next year to the 5th league, and automatically I started to play against better serves from my opponents, and also my receives adapted. So that's one thing, it's just natural. You have to be patient, it will come by time. So keep this in mind. It's really, really difficult. Don't rush with it. Just be patient, and by improving steadily, your receives will also improve. That's it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. This was a very general question, and my response was also quite general. So if you want to have specific details for some serves, I don't know, for example, backhand serve, how to receive it, just leave it in the comments. I will make videos about this. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, comment on the video, and see you in the next videos, guys. Ciao.